I'm gonna teach you how to sound like this on Logic.
I'm gonna say how they pop it, yeah. I've been broke as heads, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna pop it. I've been broke as heads, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna pop it. Yeah.
Before we begin, if you liked this vocal preset and want to download it for yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description or the pinned comment. But without further ado, let's get on with the tutorial. So the first thing we're gonna need is some pitch corrector. Anytime he does something melodic, you can see that it's around the same level as like a Travis Scott or a Quavo or whatever. So because of that, the only thing you have to do besides putting in the proper key of the song is go to response and crank it all the way down to 0 milliseconds, the fastest response time possible, because that's what gives it the robotic auto-tuning effect. Now we're gonna add one of two EQs, and the reason why is because before we compress the vocals, we want to make sure that there aren't any unwanted frequencies that will be compressed with it. So over here I just added a simple low cut with a 24 decibel per octave and put it at about 99 hertz. Then we add the compressor. I used the rap vocal preset, removed the limiter and the distortion from it, and just copied these settings on the threshold, ratio, and makeup. Then we add the proper EQ, and I used as a starting point the compressed vocal preset, but tweaked it around a bit, adding a bit more of the higher frequencies, a little more of the low mids. As you can see, that it got boosted a bit, and this will help the vocal stand out in the mix. Then I added a de-esser, essentially to remove the harsh S sounds that you can hear in a recording sometimes. I put the threshold at -20, max reduction at 6 dB, and frequency at 7,598. But this is something you should play around with. Every vocal is different, and you want to strike a nice balance between not sounding too lispy by removing too much of the S, but also making sure that the harshness is gone from your vocals. And finally, I added very little reverb. As you can see, the wet level is only at 8%. And the reason why is, even though Carti's vocals are usually dry, in order to cushion it nicely into the instrumental, it's really not smart to just have it without any sort of reverb. It's a tiny detail that most listeners won't even pick up on, but trust me, it makes a world of difference. So I put the attack at 0, room size at 60%, density at 60%, pre-delay at 23 milliseconds, decay at 1.10 seconds, and a distance of 50%. And that's how you get a PLAYBOI CARTI vocal preset on Logic Pro. Again, if you liked this vocal preset and want to download it for yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description or the pinned comment. Consider subscribing for more tutorials like this. I do it on a myriad of different genres, DAWs, FL Studio, BandLab, Logic, you name it. And comment below what vocal presets you want me to do. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.